Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, my MPP family. Today, Jamaica celebrates 60 years of independence and they're counting. And today, I just wanted to reach out and talk to us about a few things. Because Jamaica, beautiful Jamaica, I think it needs some love. It needs some revamping. It needs something. It needs a little something. So I want to go back over the anthem that was created during that time for the country, and I'm also going to talk about the national pledge that I think should be revisited often. I think we cannot wait for special occasions to spit out the pledge, but it should be embedded in everything because a lot of people have lost the true sense and the true value of those things that made Jamaica so great. And so, with so many people still lifting up Jamaica, still the runners, there's so much going on for Jamaica, but there are still things that need to be looked at again. And so, I'm going to attempt to sing the anthem, and I'm going to talk about the pledge. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. So that's a beautiful anthem. And again, it's not about the singing people, it's about the words that you need to focus on. When it talks about it talks about in the second verse, it says, teach us true respect for all, not for some, but for all. He says, stir response to duty's call. Here we have a lot of people who are doing, doing and doing, but it says, strengthen us the weak to cherish. A lot of people, once they reach their status and they're doing well, they totally forget the weak. They totally forget that somebody helped them up so they can stand up in the strong group. And so our national anthem, it says here clearly that we should always strengthen us, the weak to cherish, that there's a place for the weak. Everywhere we go, there's no one status that runs anything. There are always different classes of people. And so please, please let us be recognizant of what it is that makes us great. I remember the days when we walked past and every time you pass somebody, one love, man, one love, one love. And now where's the love? We need to bring those things back. We need to bring them back, people. Jamaica is a beautiful place, land of wood and water. Oh my God, the sunshine. And yet we have so much troubles going on. And it is so highlighted every day that it sort of dim the beauty of the island. The few who are running around creating havoc, they are taking away the greater part of what Jamaica truly is, a land of love. Bob Marley put us on the map with his music, and all he talked about was love. Was love. And so we need to revisit our anthems more. We need to be singing it loudly and clear. We need to blast it from the rooftops. We need to remind people, Jamaica, the land that we love. And then when you look at the pledge that they said, before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, and the strength and vigor of my body in the service of my fellow citizens. Not for myself, but for my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. My God, people, those parts of it, where are they? Where are those pieces of the pledge? So I think we need to sit and go back to these things. And every day we're hearing it. In the homes, parents are teaching it. In the schools, we know that they say it, but say it with more vim and vigor. Say it with more meaning. Explain to children what it means. And so that we can find those little pieces back to fix Jamaica. It says to work diligently and creatively. Creativity is there. Jamaicans are very creative. But we need more of them who are committed to their creativity. To think generously and honestly, my good grief, Charlie Brown. It's all here in our pledge. But obviously some people don't know the pledge. They are not aware of it. And so we need to make sure that every child, every person, whether they can read and write or not, if you say it often enough, they don't have to be able to read and write to keep it in their head. But we got to expose them to it. To think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. There's something lacking, people, and we got to find it, and we got to start making a way. We have to start getting those pieces back, because Jamaica is too beautiful to be going through the things they're going through. Gone are the days when young people were this time of the year. You know what? I remember in the rural Jamaica up in St. Elizabeth, when Granny would break the pimento, she had guys come break pimento, and we got a chance to take our little cans and go under the trees and pick up our pimento seeds and dry it alongside with hers. Sometimes ours increased, so we have a little condensed can, and we might get it full, but gradually it starts becoming like a quart. But it was okay because whatever we got, Granny would still mix it in with hers. And coming up, it's Independence Day, and we're going to go up to the school, Springfield All-Age School. The farmers always put on a big bashment there. And that's the only time I get to wear pants. I never wore pants. But that day I get to dress up in a pair of pants and a nice shirt. And we're heading up to that school. And the monies that we get to spend on our grab bags and things like those comes from the pimento that Granny would get sold, and she would give us money for Independence Day. It was a big deal. We looked forward to it. It was festive. It was beautiful. It was safe. People didn't come to those things with guns and war in their minds. People put on their best and they went out and they had a good time. And we eat and we drink because Granny was part of it for the farmers there. And so we got to eat, and it was just beautiful. And so people, we want those good old days back. When people can go out and have fun, doesn't matter what. Doesn't have to worry about the gunshot ringing out. Now people are going to funerals, going to bury people and getting killed for what? There's no sang, no. There's no sacredness anywhere. There's no, come on, people. Let us bring back Jamaica. There are too many people fleeing into the towns and into the big cities. Not enough people staying in the lands, in the country areas and farming. Nobody wants to farm. Everybody wants a quick fix. My grandmother, we have 16 acres of land just sitting there. that people could go farm their pimento. There's so many fruit trees, soursop, custard apple, oranges galore, banana. It's all sitting there. But nobody wants to farm. Nobody wants to raise animals. They just want those who are trying. And as soon as they put it to, then they just walk in and they take it. Jamaica, we're better than this. We're better than this. And so as I close and as I say, Jamaica, may God have mercy upon you. May you continue. May you go back to the pledge that you wrote years ago, that we lived by, that was our thing. Let's bring back the love. Let's bring back the peacefulness. Let us go back to when you could heal up each other and what man, me cool man, everything airy. And we go about our business and it was good. So listen to this. It's not my song. It's Eric Donaldson's. I don't know if it has copyright issues on it, but I'm going to remind us. I'm going to play it for us as I remind us about what he said many, many years ago. Please listen. You shovel on your hole, pick up your books, the people let us go. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to go. If them are dreadlocks, run them, make them come. If them are ballad, happy independence, everybody. Rain or fall, but they don't take tough. Pull up the street, let them tell them what Lord. Come on, fat, just leave that. Let the man come dig ground with me. Today we sow, tomorrow we reap. And everything will be sweet, sweet, sweet. Corn and yam, banana too. And our livestock walk with you. If them are dreadlocks, if them are bald head, run and make them come. If them are screw face, run and make them come. Dance all about liquor later. Stripes and all that I used to. Don't worry, Granny, I've got one for you. Mama Joseph, please run, come. Here is your hide, go have some fun. It's a hard time, can't last long. Dance, be merry, the work is done. If them a dreadlock, run and let them come. If them a bald head, run and let them come. If them a screw face, run and let them come. Run them, let them come. That's it, people. No matter who you are and where you are, get up, move, get something going. It says when we plant and work, we can have fun later. So let us please, people, let us please work with the young people, talk with them. I don't know what to do because young people today, they don't, I think the seeds were not planted early enough, so they grow up so bitter. I responded to something on Newslink yesterday, on the Spot News Media yesterday. And I was asking the question, sometimes when we get into relationships and when it doesn't work out, people become so bitter. They break up and it's so bitter. And sometimes because it's so bitter, we take it out on the children. Sometimes mothers say things to children that, poor kids, they're not guilty of anything. We choose the people we have children with. We choose them. And so when things doesn't work out, we must pray for strength and think of that child first. Fathers walk away, they donate the sperm, and then they walk away. It's not mine, and they walk away. And they do things. Some of them end up in jail, some of them. But they walk away from that little child who is innocent. And they never stop to think if the child ate, or if the child is warm, or if the child is clothed. They just walk away and think nothing of it. And that poor mother has to struggle, and sometimes will say angry words. Some parents, when it's too much, children, if they live what they learn. If you get up every day, you're bitter, you talk negative, you're cussing at people, you're classing him, you slept with him, you get pregnant. It's not fair, but we gotta control the things we say to our children. We have to make sure that we're encouraging them to understand it's not your fault why your dad left. And I want you to rise up and make him feel bad. But you rise up and let him see that he walked away from you, but look at you today. Stop giving kids reason to hate. Because if we teach hate, that's what they're going to give back. And so sometimes I wonder if that's the reason why so many young people are so bitter and so hateful and commit the kind of crimes they're committing in Jamaica. But people, let's rise up and let's take that beautiful Jamaica and let us shine again wherever we go on the map. Don't let people hear Jamaica and they say, oh no, we can't go there, it's too dangerous. But let people want to go back to the beauty, to the tropical and the exotic fruits and the beautiful sunlight, to a great land of wood and water. Happy 60th birthday. Independence, not birthday, but independence, Jamaica.